Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk about the play that I actually made here on PayPal stock, and I want to talk about a few reasons why I really like PayPal stock, as well as what kind of future I see for their stock price and for what reason here. So just to get into it, I want to talk first about what I said in my last video and how that's been holding up over the last few weeks. Now, in my last video, I explained that I'm very bullish on this stock. I think they still have a lot more room to run, even though they are over their previous all-time high price by over 50% here. I still think they have a lot of room to run, just as other companies like Apple, Tesla, etc. still have a lot of room to run, even though they are up hundreds of percent on the year. So first of all, I want to take a look at what actually is happening and what kind of pattern they're setting up here over the last few days, and why this gives me so much confidence that they're going to be heading upside over the next few days and potentially into next week. Now, I did buy an options contract, and a lot of you have been telling me to talk about what option exactly I bought. So I want to share that with you guys. I bought the November 20th 250 call, and I opened that for around $150, probably the cheapest price that it was worth all day. But once I saw this setup, I really thought to myself that it was going to be worth it to have over a month of time with this contract, just to make sure that I can catch the break, as this is the type of play that isn't really a daily breakout, but it's more like a long swing trade, and I want to make as much money as I can before time starts to be a consideration with my contract. So like I said, I bought the November 20th 250 call, and I don't think they'll be up at $250 by November 20th, but I am looking to see around 220 to 230 by that time in around a month. And why I say this is because PayPal is actually at such a critical level here, where they look like they might be just about to break out from their previous all-time high. So in the past, we saw 204, 206 be a very strong level of resistance, and they pulled back all the way to around 180, which is where they were having a lot of consolidation in the past and before these last few run-ups. So that's why I was really watching these levels, and you can see that I actually was also participating in this swing trade to the upside, but again, they didn't break out. Now, why do I think this time is different? Well, in the past, you can see that when they were running up to this time, the volume just stayed extremely flat. Also, they were coming from a point already high in the RSI, so it didn't really give them a lot of chance to build up a momentum to potentially break out. And you can see how melted a lot of these candles are. In a point where they're trying to find strength enough to break out of these old resistance, it's going to be clear to see that the candles are showing us a lot of price strength, and not this melted candle that kind of shows us weakness, and especially weakness in the short run when we really need them to be making a move to the upside. So that's why I really did not like that time, and I sold out of my contracts early, and I really thought that they were going to have a pullback, and especially after the S&P started selling off a few weeks ago, that's exactly what happened. They pulled up all the way from 212 to around 170, and if you did not buy at 170, well, it's too bad. You missed out, just like I did, on one of the greatest opportunities, one of the best swing trades that have happened over the last few weeks. And I think I did talk to a few people in my comments about buying them around this 180 range. And if they did, well, props to you guys that were commenting, because that's going to be an insane swing trade even just now, where they're already up around 10 to 20%. You can see here they're up 20% up to today, with a potential to go 25, and who knows how long after if they break out to the upside. So that's why I really like this trade. I think this is now the time. Like I said earlier, the volume was kind of flat in the past, but now you can see that we are reaching up with very strong candles that have a large body, and candles that really gap up, especially during after hours where a lot of people might be considering a buy or sell, etc. It's very clear to see that this stock is now gapping up and isn't just melting up like how they were doing in the past. So that's going to be one of the clearest signs for me about why they are doing what they're doing, and why this is going to be a good play to the upside. Also, they're coming from a point in the RSI where it was extremely sold off at around $170. So gives me a lot of confidence that now that they've come up all the way, and with such strong momentum, they're going to have this bull pressure, and they're going to have enough strength to potentially break out of this 206, which is a short range, or the first resistance, and then this second resistance around 212, which is where I really think they can break out to, and where I think they will be breaking out to if they are on their way to 230. Now, this analysis is good, but anything could really happen over the next few days. And if we hear any sort of bad news that might cause the SPY to sell off, I can see this stock pulling back all the way to around 190, which is their first level of support and the level of support that was holding up last time before they broke below to these 180s. So that's why I would really keep a close eye out on these three specific levels. The 206 today, which is what's broken, it's 206.40. If we can close the day above this level, it's going to be a great sign for tomorrow. And especially this 212, if we can have a second run today on PayPal stock before close, we still have around 2 to 3 hours left. And that's going to offer a great opportunity for this stock to continue running in this short run, but especially into tomorrow. I'm looking for them to have that extra strength and potentially push above 212 or even all the way up to 212, as I'm looking for a very long-term swing. And even though I'm up around 10% right now on the play I made, anything could really happen in the day. And if they do pull back to 206 or even 205.50 by tomorrow, my play will be at break even. So don't think you missed a chance to get into a play. There's still a lot of time for this company, a lot of time for the options if that's what you're looking at. And obviously don't sleep, but in the next few days, this play is going to be basically showing its hand. It's going to be showing us whether it's heading to the downside again, or if we could potentially see a break to the upside. And I am honestly extremely bullish on this company. I think that a break to the upside could see 230, 240, and in around a month time. So that's why I really think it's a great opportunity, guys. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe the video. If you agree, leave your answers in the comments below. If you want to know when I'm buying or selling out of any of these positions, just come to my link in the Discord. It's going to be down in the description, and you can join the Discord where I put my free daily signals in place. I signaled this play when I first got into it. It's already 10% up. So if you were scalping, you could already pull out of that. Although I don't recommend that. I recommend more of a swing trade on this specific position. But yeah, we have options for any sort of trader who wants to know what to do on a daily basis, ideas, essentially what to do with each trade. You can ask questions, anything you want in the Discord. So that's going to be linked down in the description below. And don't forget that I use TradingView for all my trades, tradingview.com. Also linked down below where you can sign up for free to use charts just like this on a daily basis. So as always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I love the support from the channel in the last few days. We hit 800 subscribers. We're growing extremely quickly. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video, and good luck on the trades.